I was hooked on heroin, right? And me and my wife were living with her parents. And I cleaned up, and I was clean for about 12 months. And I relapsed. And so her mom made me leave. And that's how I got out here. And but first I had a car, so I was living in my car, you know. And and then finally I ran some red lights and didn't even know it. You know, the red light cameras got me, and they suspended my license, and I got pulled over and they impounded my car. And when that happened, then I had to live on the street, you know, because I didn't have the money to get it out, you know. And then so that's how I got out here. And 3 months ago, I got on a methadone program though, so I stopped, you know, using the heroin. But it's kind of like I'm stuck out here. So I didn't know why they were contacting me, Gene. And I was, like I said, I was standoffish with them too. I was like, I haven't talked to you guys in years, and I ain't asked for nothing. So why are you contacting me? You know, I said if somebody in the family's in trouble, I'm really not in a position to help them. You know, and they kept on and persisting. And I said, and I started realizing, you know what? They must have seen the video. You know, that's what I started thinking. They must have seen the video. I said, did you guys see a video of me on YouTube? No, what are you talking about? I said, well, there's a video on YouTube of me. I said, if you didn't see it, go look at it and you'll see how I'm living, okay? And then, you know, so just leave me alone. Don't bother me, you know? And they said they watched the video, but they had already seen it, you know? And then once I texted them that, they said they watched it and they wanted to know where I was right now, you know? And now we talk every day, all day long. You know, she texts me to see if I'm all right, and I'm okay. She worries about me. And, you know, she don't even really want me in the shelters, you know, so she wants me to, I stay at her house sometimes, you know, and she comes in, takes me out to eat sometimes, you know, or just visits with me. But she takes me to her house a lot of times, but she works early in the morning, you know, so it's hard for her to bring me back. And I'm on the methadone program, so I gotta be in the city every day except Sunday, you know. And, but that's why I'm gonna go, that's one of the reasons I'm gonna go get off the methadone, you know, because this way I can go out there and stay or whatever and get out of this lifestyle even, you know.
What's it like seeing them again? I mean, what's it like being around the kids?
Oh man, it's great. At first it was awkward a little bit with the adults because I hadn't seen them, like I said, in a few years, you know. And I was on heroin, you know, so I wasn't the greatest relative or whatever you want to call it, you know. And but it was great, man. It was great. My sister was mad. She was like, why didn't you call me when you were clean, you know, when you cleaned up before, you know. But I was, you know, felt guilty about things I've done and the way I've lived over the years, you know. I didn't want to hurt the family no more, you know. Because when somebody does heroin, it affects the whole family, you know. It hurts the whole family. It pretty much destroys communication and everything, trust, all that's gone, you know. And I come from a good family, you know. You know what, Gene? I'm gonna do everything I can to stay clean, and if I don't, man, I'm just gonna dust myself off and try it again, man. You know, I'm not gonna let it get this bad again. You know, I'm not gonna let the guilt overpower me, man. I mean, I'm only human. The odds of a heroin addict staying clean are really low, man. I don't know why, but they are. You know, and that sucks, but that's just the way it is. Am I gonna cry about it or am I gonna do something about it? You know?
Sounds like you got some help now.
Yeah, I do. My counselor at the methadone program was delirious when I told her about it. She had to write me a letter of recommendation to go to this place, you know? And she was happy to do it. She was like, really? Yeah, you know? She's like, you serious? That's great. She told me, just don't rush it, you know? She goes, take everything in time, don't rush it. You know, it's not a race. You know, you're not gonna win nothing for hurrying.
Did you get to see kids at all recently?
No, No, I haven't seen the kids at all recently. I see my little nieces and nephews, you know, and I see my kids like pictures and stuff. My wife tells me all about them, but I haven't got down to sit down and talk to them and all that. No.
So what have you been doing at your sister's place?
Well, I always make a cake when I'm there. Except this time we didn't make one, but we always make a cake because the kids weren't there when I went last night. They were out, but we cooked. We watched TV, you know. Yesterday I tore up a deck that they had in the back. They got a septic tank that needs to be replaced, and it was underneath the deck. So I did that because the kids weren't home anyway. It was just me and my sister and her husband, and we ate. He cooked on the grill and we ate brats and stuff. And we watched that movie Django with Jamie Foxx. Yeah, that was a good movie. So I was up to like 1 or 2 watching that and talking to my wife on the phone and stuff like that. She was at work, so she couldn't even. She's not that far from there, you know.
What's it feel like to go from this?
Man, it's unbelievable. The first night when I went over there and spent the night, I don't even think I slept. I think I slept like an hour, man, because it was like I was like, you know, there's a fridge, you know, there's a bathroom, there's a stove. All right, yeah, you know, it was cool, you know, because you're not used to having those things at your disposal, you know, being able to cook, you know, having a pantry with some food that you could just go in there and get it, you know. Because I mean, at the shelter, yeah, they got a lot of food, but you can't have it, you know. You can have what they give you. That's it, you know. A bathroom, man. I must took 2 showers, you know. I was in there shaving and everything, you know. It was cool. I washed my clothes, you know, downstairs in the basement. They got a pinball machine. I was playing pinball machine and everything, you know. It was like I was all over the place. Like I said, I don't even think I slept an hour, you know, because it was cool. I hadn't been in a place in a year, you know. You know what? Over the years, I went to a few rehabs, you know, and I've always dreaded it. Man, this time I'm looking forward to it, you know. And people get, even my counselor, my sister too, she's like, wow. Because I said, man, I can't wait to go. And my sister was like, I never thought I'd hear you say that shit, you know. But look at how I've been living, you know. It's going to be like a vacation, man, you know. And I don't mind talking about my life, you know, and that's what you're doing there, you know. That's the only way you can get past shit that's happened or whatever, you know. And I don't mind, man. I'm older now. My life's pretty much an open book, man. I mean, come on, I stand on the corner on the ramp with a sign, man. I don't care what people think of me, obviously, right? You know, that's their opinion, you know. They don't know me. They think they do. Some people think they, you know, some people, when they call me names and stuff, sometimes I say this to them: you got all that from this sign, huh? That's all you know about me, what this sign says, and you got all that out of it, huh? You're a fucking genius, you know. I got support now, and I didn't have nothing. Nobody gave a shit about me. Just what, 2 months ago, a month ago, or whatever, you know. And it's a great feeling, man. I mean, it was overwhelming at first, you know. My sister was wanting to come all the time and get me and everything like that, and I was like, slow down, you know. But it's cool, man. Like I said, when I first came out here, I didn't want the family to see me. I was embarrassed, you know, and ashamed. And after a few months, I was praying for the family to come see me, you know. And then, like, my other nieces and stuff, they see me, they don't even say nothing to me. Nothing. I caught them at a red light, I told you, right? I caught them at a red light one time, and I walked up to the car and said hi, and they didn't say nothing to me. I mean, and the window was open, you know, I know they know, you know, they seen me and stuff. And when the light turned green, they just drove off, you know. Like, wow. And I thought that's how the whole family felt, you know, and stuff. So I pretty much gave up on the family, you know. And the rest of the family ain't too happy about that either. You know, about them doing that, and then, you know, they said, because I guess, you know, they've been asking for me, and they just keep telling him, he's okay, he's out partying, you know. I mean, I ain't mad at my family, you know, because I've done a lot of shit over the years, you know. I can't blame them. And I can see it. You start feeling hopeless out here, you know. You start feeling like this is your life. This is all there is to it now, you know. I'm like an emotional roller coaster, man. Really.
It's all good stuff.
Yeah, it's great, man. It's great.